Hey, there you go. It worked.
Hello, line.
Yes, hello, liners.
Welcome to Fuck Back Liner Nation.
Yeah, been a
Hey,
minute. Life's happening, but we're getting there. Um,
line.
so let's see. I always forget how the order starts. You're doing an L, but you were doing it backwards. There you go.
Well, it's forward on my screen because I was messing with that
Yeah.
for a bit before we hit record. Okay.
From the order is you say the episode quote first because
Okay.
that is the opening title card, and then it fades out and then cuts to the last time on command line. It's like a tone setter.
Okay. Perfect. Well, we're gonna start with the quote for the episode. I'm gonna need.
Put put
I
an
think it's my
M
grade.
put an M on your head. You Luigi brother now. Shout out J. Cole.
Uh, and where is this at?
Get my notebook out.
Yeah, I've swapped over to Obsidian, so a little bit new.
Ooh, right.
Yeah.
I kind of hate the way that tech name stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Obsidian.
Yeah.
hmm
Shit. Let's see.
X.com.
Ugh. That retroactively makes SpaceX sound even dumber.
Yeah, that guy's dumb.
Cause like SpaceX is just space exploration, but like ooh, we coolified it, right? But like
Mhm.
X.com, why?
Yeah,
Why?
It
cool.
shows that it shows that he didn't call it SpaceX because he thought that that was a cool name. He called it SpaceX because he thought that X was a cool letter.
He did
This is a
he did
this is
name his
a
son like that weird thing. Anyways.
this is a fantastic quote for this topic. So this is Command Line Episode 7. Title of this episode is 7 Decades in the Making. To people in power, there is nothing as insignificant as individual lives. Admiral Yang Winley, April 9th, 798 UC.
Universal Century?
Close enough.
Under Christ.
Mm.
Yeah,
Roma,
under.
this is a very good Roma. I'm not gonna say anything about this, but I think it's hilarious that you have inserted this as a command line quote.
Yeah,
For the savvy listeners in the audience, you know,
you know.
you know.
hmm
Hey guys, what the fuck happened last time?
Oh God, we got on a train. It was train day.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Train day.
I love every time someone goes, "Oh shit, I remember last time." All of a sudden.
Yeah.
Training
You guys don't think about
Day.
it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Denzel Washington.
What?
Okay, so Alvis and is coming with us on the train to this conference in DC where they're going to decide if we get to have internet or not, or if having internet is communist, or rather makes the United States vulnerable. And we wrote speeches and stuff about how letting them dictate our what freedoms we are allowed to have is conceding the victory to them.
Mm-hmm.
I rented a suit
Yeah.
Oh
for
yeah,
my appearance in front of Congress.
a pantsuit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
duh.
With shoulder pads. Wait, that
Uh,
was late 80s. Damn it.
no, no, it definitely has shoulder pads.
Okay.
That's how.
I mean, shoulder pads existed all the way back in the 1870s, but like
The 1880s.
the 1880s, yeah. But shoulder pads as like a cultural object. But I remember that as being late 80s stuff.
Sure.
But I could be wrong. We put my car on the train.
Yeah.
Your car's on the train with a bunch of batteries.
Oh man,
We all took turns hitting on a fortune teller
I did not do that.
to
I did
different
not do
levels of
that.
success.
Sheila Silver did not do that. Sheila Silver negged that fortune teller.
Mhm.
Yeah, negging is hitting on someone.
I guess they're related.
They're related.
When do I start negging her?
When do I start negging her?
All right. We went a couple of train cars down. We ran into Samson.
Yeah, everybody's favorite big old friends.
Well, you spotted him.
We
Yeah.
saw him. I saw him, and I said, "Oh, this guy's on that train. This train. That's really bad. I need to convene with my team."
And then we decided to semi-suicidally climb over top the train to avoid him.
Yeah, because we were wanting to figure out what he was hiding.
And we did an amazing job with a combination of careful coordination and different arrangements of tape.
Oh yeah. And we found past him like a freezer car full of brains in jars.
Yeah, a reefer car.
Yeah, that the boys proceeded to smash.
And burst into and set on fire. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We could not have allowed anything in there to be preserved.
Elvis gave us the most down-home flamethrower possible.
Oh yeah.
A bottle of booze with that was spiked a bit with isopropyl alcohol. Don't drink it. And a lighter that I just already had.
Yeah. Tasty.
Anyone remember anything about their fortunes?
I wrote down 3 things.
You guys
Ella,
wrote down stuff about that, yeah.
yeah, Ella, I forgot to research them, so that's my bad. Elefana, Upside Down Star, Reverse Devil. Those are 3 things I wrote down.
So, if I recall correctly, yours was, standard like 3 tarot card reading. It was, it's like you're gonna learn stuff. You're gonna go on a journey.
Mhm.
Maybe it wasn't that order. Maybe it was in the other order. And then on that journey, you will, face great trial. But if you trust in the things you've learned, you will, find the ability to persevere.
All right.
Jack, do you remember? Sorry, do you remember what Jack's fortune was? Because I do.
I'm a hard
It's
worker.
really
I get a spider. Stay
Yeah,
put.
your spirit animal is a spider.
Yeah. Because all those connections.
Right.
Stupid.
There's a note in here about constant change and rebirth, rebuilding. Maybe I need to stay in one place and set down shop, or something. That's what I was told. I changed things a lot.
Yeah, perhaps not for the better.
Yeah. And then I believe you didn't get a fortune because you were just like giving her
No,
shit.
I walked up and was skeptical.
Mhm.
But dramatically, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I asked her, are the predictions real? Do you believe in them? And her answer was kind of blowing it off, saying, people get a lot of help out of the things I tell them. They're real to the people who believe. To which Sheila became autistically confused at that and walked.
Gotcha. So she sought payment, and I handed her like $1 with a joint rolled into it.
Mhm.
It was a $5.
$5. Yeah.
$580s.
$580s. That's like $20.
So
Our poor economy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Trust me, I feel it. I've lost $500 in a month.
Bro, bro, I bought gas for the first time in my life.
Oh
Like-
no! Never buy gas outside of America. Don't do it.
Bro, like
Don't even buy it
oh my
here.
God. It was like $1 for every single tick on the machine. So like I paid $2.50 and I got exactly $2.50. I don't know what the unit of measurement is, but like bro, and it didn't even fill the tank. These $300 for a full tank, bro. Oh my God.
For
and
for the
these
two
people on
folks in
work-
the audience, that's $300 Trinidad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
which has like a 1-to-3 conversion ratio.
The
Four?
exchange rate is like one US is like 6.75. Yeah.
1.7. Okay. Still rough.
I got the $50
Used to be
tank
less. Used to be less.
for probably a much smaller tank than an American car. Anyways.
Because American cars are tanks.
Yeah.
My car is a fucking tank.
It's like a Mazda 3, so I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
What happened at the very end?
We ordered food, and we told it to get delivered to our rooms because we told Elvis that Samson was on the train. And then the food got delivered to our rooms.
You told him
Then we were
that
hanging out.
an individual from the desert was in the train.
Oh yeah, we told him like, hey, there's a guy who we intercepted, who attempted to intercept us during the White Sands mission. He was like, ooh, a spook. I understand.
Yeah.
No, the line was a spook. I get the picture. I'm taking this to go. Some shit like that. Some like really goofy line. Because he's the best.
Yeah.
He is a little scrungly.
Yeah.
That took some doing. And then we all head back. We all chill down for a little bit.
Mhm.
And where the train pulls to a stop, I share a smoke with the fortune teller lady, and we talk about life for a second. And then there's a knock on the door in Danny's room.
Yeah. I'll say that the train hasn't stopped, but you're getting close to the
okay.
stop. That's how it was. You're
Damn.
probably like 40 minutes, hour out from stopping.
Okay.
I thought they were on a platform.
Yeah, you can stand outside a train when it's riding.
Oh, sure.
I imagine that they were like on the very back of the train.
I thought you were talking about like a train station platform.
No.
Okay.
That's also where I went wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my... Anyway.
Yeah. Just like smoking either between two cars or at the very rear of the train.
Yep.
Yeah. So Daniel.
Bye.
you find yourself in a situation most precarious.
Not Noah Samson pulling up in my train car room, bro.
Yeah.
Danny, I think Danny is resigned. I think he I don't know. He's like surprised, a little bit scared, ultimately he's like if this is what he got into, he shouldn't be surprised. This is what he should expect.
Yeah. Samson, who's standing in the doorway, he has closed the door behind him. Your door.
What's his aura right now? Is it very spiky? Do I sense killing intent?
Oh, okay. Make a connection roll. What's your connection bonus, my guy?
None.
None. Jesus Christ.
We are all. Danity is specialized. Okay.
I see that.
What?
All listen.
What is your
Listen, all separation, all instigation. Okay.
What's your
9 instigation, 7 separation.
What's your catalyst, by the way?
In in high pressure situation. Oh my god, I need to have my character sheet up. I don't usually have it up. I just write stuff down in my book.
Okay.
Having a print character sheet is really nice.
Yeah, my printer is out of ink.
Out of ink in quotes.
Yeah.
Your printer has decided to not work anymore.
Something to that extent. It's not in my room, so
Software.
Your subscription to your own ink has expired.
yeah. God, we have that same printer, but it's like our older version, so it's not as bad.
Are you pulling up your sheet right now?
Yeah, I'm pulling up my sheet.
I assume everyone else just has theirs.
Mine is sitting
Yeah, I
there.
have it in print.
Okay.
I have 7 separation, 7 connection, and 5 instigation.
5 separation, 9 connection, 7 instigation.
Damn, you got better stats than me.
I guess I take more risks.
High pressure situations infuse me with an alien level of focus.
Okay. Fuck it. Sure. This is high pressure. Attempt to read his intent with your connection. Because I want you to get a point on the board at least.
If I get one, I'm putting it in separation.
No, that's not how that works.
Okay.
You put it in the thing that you roll.
Right. You can't. Yeah, true. Oh
no. All right, you get a 12. I'm gonna say that he is stone faced. I'm gonna not call that a success, but you don't lose anything.
Okay.
He is stern.
Okay. Does he remember me? Like how well
Yeah,
does he remember
He
me?
shot you twice.
The thing that he said when he walked into the room was, "You shouldn't have given out your real name."
Yeah.
Pain.
It was a little more mellow than that. It wasn't as sinister. It was more just like, shouldn't give out your real name like that.
So the next thing he says to you, Daniel, is as he's standing in your doorway, he says to you, "Now sit up slowly, son."
Wait.
Yeah. you gotta do it in character. Where's your gun?
I don't have it.
Is that true?
We ditched the gun from the I didn't have a gun in the first place, and we got one from the military base that we ditched.
Yeah. Danny's not a guns guy.
Now
He's
you're sharing.
established.
Now here's what I'll say to you. You're sharing a room with Jack. Jack, you're outside having a smoke break. Do you have your gun on you?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa. I guess Samson's on the train.
Yeah. Samsung, like, if I was carrying the flamethrower with me, I'm carrying the gun with me.
Sure.
And you don't have any others that you would have left in the room?
There's the one in the car. I don't think I have another gun.
Okay.
Just so everybody's clear, Sheila is in her room punching up her essay,
Yes.
the speech.
Yeah,
Which I don't know if Danny and Sheila share a wall in this moment.
They do.
Okay, good.
And Alvis
Good
is on the
to
other
know.
side of you.
Right.
He was fiddling with he was repairing a music box, as you'll recall.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah. Well, he keeps himself turns towards you, Danny, but he opens up some of the drawers in the desk. And you see in like he has like a big coat on, like a duster almost. Not a duster. It's like an overcoat over like some some like blacked out clothes. It's like a tan thing, and he looks like a noir detective. He's just also like 7 feet tall. Like his head is scraping against that roof with that hat. Yeah.
I imagine he looks like Gamagori from Kill la Kill.
That's
But he's albino, right?
Yeah, he's albino.
Yeah.
White
Albino
hair.
Gamagori.
It's a beautiful bronze.
Yeah. Even his eyes are not colored. Which you can
Not
see
colored
now.
as in blue or not colored as in white?
They are white.
Yeah, does he have storm eyes?
That means he's lucetic, not albino. Albinos have red eyes.
Sure. You're not sure if he's even human, so
yeah. I just wanted to give a Googleable term out there for people.
So he after being satisfied that you're not holding out a gun on him, after looking around for a little bit, he turns to you and says, "Now where are the other two? Or sorry, other three?"
Oh, yeah.
One of them is unfortunately no longer with us. And the other two, I don't know where they are.
Good answer. Good, true but vague answer.
Let's see. What does he do in response to that? Yeah, he says, "Now, Daniel, I'm not sure you're quite aware of the situation, but the back of your head is a lot softer than the walls of this room. So you want to be honest with me?"
I am. Can I ask you a question, Mr. Sampson?
Does it look like you can ask a question?
I just did. So can I ask another one?
Let's fucking go. Get his ass. Get his ass. Yeah.
Oh, also he has on his left hand he has like a silver case like handcuffed to his wrist.
Yeah, I want to know what's in there.
Let's see.
Did you hear what I said, by the way?
Yeah, I heard what you said. You said,
Yeah.
"Can you ask him a question?" And then
No.
And then you said, does it
look like it?
Yeah, and then I said, I just did, so can I ask another one?
Yeah, that's So fucking cold.
What
That's
could
so cold.
What could you possibly want to ask?
You already know. Come on. Come on.
He's getting visually agitated with you. You're not. I don't have to make you roll for that.
I'll
He
hold
picks
off
you
on that.
up, like
Like,
collar of your shirt, one hand picks you up to where your head is touching the ceiling, and your back is like against the bunk bed.
Danny is too much of a fucking smartass to be dealing with this guy.
He's
Oh,
having to
boy.
interrogate a comedy character.
Yeah,
Mm.
an impossible fucking task.
You ever seen any Bugs Bunny cartoons?
I saw a guy do this in a toothpaste ad once.
Don't fucking say that right
So,
now.
like-
Jesus. No, he picks you up and says, "You think if you screamed loud enough, one of them would come running?"
maybe I don't think they like me that much. So, you probably picked the wrong guy.
Oh, oh my god. Danny. Oh.
Yeah, I think he just takes that silver case and then just fucking rams it into your balls
Oh.
and like drops you down on the floor like against the window. Go ahead and take a point off of both of your stats that have a point in them.
That's not permanent, that's a temporary loss.
Those are temporary.
You gotta keep track of that.
You gotta have to eat in order to fix that.
How loud is
A
that?
point or a token?
A token.
A token.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So like it goes from 9 to 7 or 7 to 5.
Yep.
Now, question.
I don't know how loud does Danny yell?
Oh, okay, wait. I have had an experience like this before.
I have something for this.
So one time I was playing football in like real football, not American football. One time I was playing American real football in secondary school in like the rain against these like higher form students. So like they older than us. One of them was like this like really big dude. And he kicked me. He like spiked the ball at me, and that shit hit me right in the balls. And I did not scream. Like you can't scream. You cannot.
Yeah,
scream.
it's just it's like a clench almost at that point. I
Yeah,
get
you just like collapse.
Yeah, you like want to, your body goes like right, but like nothing comes out. So
well,
I could lie, but no, that actually happened. So because of that experience, I did not scream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't think you would have heard a soft thud on a train.
probably not. It's already going.
Yeah. So yeah, he drops you to the floor, and he says, "Now tell me what you're doing on this train."
I couldn't talk for a while, so
You get your breaths in. What do you say to
Okay.
him?
you know if I've been on a school trip, bro?
Probably not.
All right, you say that out between pained breaths. He takes his right hand and he puts it on your shoulder. And he takes his thumb and he just starts digging it into your like that soft spot right above
vein.
your collarbone, and he's like
Yeah,
digging
I
it.
know.
He's digging it straight
That shit
down.
hurts, bro. That shit hurts. That shit hurts.
Right in there.
Yeah, right there.
Little sweet meat.
Now, that's really bad if someone with strong hands does it. This feels like a entire like lift jack is pushing into it.
Probably a yell.
Yeah, no. You don't have to emulate the yell, but yes, no, you would yell in response to this. He like breaks skin. Like his thumb goes in by a whole digit.
This shit is a lot, my G.
Yes, it is a lot. He goes in a digit and then stops. Sheila, you hear a scream from the next car over.
Yeah, that's a
Or the next room
set
over.
the typewriter down, grab the gun out of the bag.
What does Sheila do?
Stands those two things I just said.
Yeah.
Stands up slowly, opens her door as quietly as she can.
Yeah. When you look to your right, coming out of your door, you see the door to Danny and Jack's room. The doorknob on it has been crushed.
That's a problem.
And when you try it, it's jammed. Like it's been it's been locked, but also the door handle has been crushed. Danny, what do you say now? What are you doing on the train?
I say to him, "Are all albino people this violent? Jesus Christ!"
Yeah.
I kind of shout albino. Like, are all albino people this violent?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah, he drops you to the floor and wipes the blood from his thumb on like your shirt. And then he says to himself, "This is a waste of goddamn time." And then he pulls out a gun.
I have an action.
You do. I was just about to cut to you. Go.
With the back of my revolver, I bang on the door 5 times very sharply.
Yeah. Okay.
And I say, "Danny, are you in there?" Then I stand to the side of the door.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I imagined you were standing a little bit to the side of it.
Yeah. And then, can I?
No.
Okay.
That was your move.
Right.
Samson, the door opens and Samson, like he like slides it.
Yeah.
It doesn't like go out into the hallway. Or well, I guess it opens inward. These would all open inward. But yeah, he opens it and then steps out into the hallway.
What happens when I shoot him in the head?
Gotcha. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this. We're gonna do a little bit of instigation rolling.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's gonna be you're gonna have to instigate this. This is too close range to be considered a ranged attack.
No, I understand that. 1d20 plus 5.
Yeah, I've seen Equilibrium.
Eh.
Okay. So 13.
Hmm.
Well, you didn't catalyze the roll, so you won't lose anything permanent.
Yeah, I mean, put the truth above my own safety. I don't know. It felt like a stretch.
No. Yeah, what I'll say is he comes out ready for someone there. Like, he's not just like, huh?
Yeah.
Blindly walk out the door. I think he sees you with the gun.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
And he grabs your arm, and like you still fire, but like it misses. Like it just goes up into the ceiling or something.
All right, that's a problem.
Yeah, he grabs your hand with his left hand. The case is just dangling from it, and then with his right hand, he has a gun in it, and he just like uses it to like ram into your diaphragm.
Right.
And then he when you like keel over, you like, you have the wind knocked out of you. Take off a point of instigation. Take off one of those nodes for me.
Okay.
He takes the gun out of your hand, like wrenches it with his other hand and holsters his. And then he...
Man, on 13. We are playing a hardball in command line. Okay.
You do not want to get in fucking melee range with this guy. If you were down range from him and tried to shoot at him, I would have been like, yeah, sure, you can hit him for that, but...
Yeah, I guess I should have described the situation more thoroughly. Fair enough.
Yeah. And with that, he like pulls you into the room and like throws you onto Danny in a heap, and then shuts the door again, like that. Cut outside.
Yeah.
Hey Jack, you're
gunshot.
They're probably right. But cut to a little bit before the gunshot. Mm-hmm. What are you and Pearl talking about? You're having...
I love how you emphasize her name like that. That's so fun for me to think about how you did that. Did you realize you just did that?
In a way of, here's her reintroduction into this episode.
Yeah.
I mean,
here's
her name.
I do also have it written down. Yeah. Okay. We're running the flow.
Yeah.
So I personally forget what we were talking about in the previous episode. So this may be a repeat, but basically what I'm going for is like kind of being coy about how like I wanted to see what you had to say and everything, but it was really just kind of like an excuse to talk to you. You know, people in your position tend to be cool. And you probably met a lot of people, and I'm interested in that. And then gunshot.
How?
I'm like,
Would you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're like on the back of that car.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the very end. Gotcha.
Yeah. So a gunshot is heard. She's like holding the joint you gave her, that you've been like passing back and forth. And like she like has a start at that, like, what was that?
That's bad news. Remember that guy that I told you about to avoid? Stay here.
She opens the door and like peeks around it. I think she sees like you guys looking through the door, sees Sheila get like thrown in the room, and then Samson walk in and close it.
Okay. Well, if she opens the door, then I would also be looking.
Yeah. You know, I'm saying that you both are
Yeah,
Scooby
it's like-
Dooing around a
yeah.
corner seeing this.
Okay.
She says,
All right. So-
should we like get a security guard? That looks really bad. She starts walking.
I think he's like, I think he's like a spy or something like that. Yes, do that, and then stay out. Like, stay in the next car. Like that guy's got a gun.
Yeah, clearly.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, she, you know,
book it. I'm gonna warn my friends, and then I like knock on Alvis's door.
yeah. She like exits through the front towards a forward car, and right as you reach his door, Alvis comes out like, what was that?
The guy from the desert. And then I draw my gun.
Oh shit.
And actually, you know what? It's Samson. Gun is not the move. Flamethrower is the move. I uncork the bottle.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Uncork the bottle and prep. Swig, flick.
Okay. What does Alvis do in response to this? You know, I think he's gonna, you know, pull up. He's gonna. Would he pull up the rear? I don't think so. He doesn't have a gun. Yeah, I think he just says like, well, good luck with that, and then he just like closes the door and locks it.
Amazing.
Gotcha.
Legend.
All right. I kick the door just like with the tip of my boot a couple times.
Like a light kick, or are you trying to like knock it down?
This is a makes noise kick. This is not a knocks it down kick. I don't have the angle for that. Like it's not.
Yeah, there's not a wide
enough in here.
Yeah.
If I kick the door sideways, I don't know what's gonna happen. So, like try to kick off the door handle. I don't literally know what that would do, or if I'm even strong enough to do that. So,
yeah, I mean that door is probably pretty fucked up at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you walk up and kick the door.
Kick the door and make enough space for the impending flare to not get me.
Got it.
Because I'm about to spit over this fire, and I don't want to be in the direct path of like backsplash from that.
Got it. So you're like standing up the car.
Yeah. Let's say if I were to like I'm standing back a kick length.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a good length. Is that one of your official lengths when you make stuff, Tarbuck?
No, I would call that a fathom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like crotch to foot.
You move when you actually kick somebody, so it's about the distance from your thumbs to each other.
Okay.
Calling out from inside, you hear Samson say, "This is the police. Return to your rooms." And then he
what a motherfucker. What an asshole.
He cracks the door, and like this time he leads with a gun. You know, he like gives it an actual sweep. So, you know, you still want to try catching him in flame as he's like coming out?
If I can see from the instant I can see face, I'm blowing.
Okay. Well, you get to make an instigation roll.
Oh, Tarbuck doesn't know about Peeker's advantage.
That Tarbuck clearly has not been taught about Peeker's advantage.
Rather, Jack.
Or yeah, Jack. We haven't invented video games so that he could learn that yet.
Yeah, Doom is still a little bit a ways away.
That's true.
Does Peach's
Alright.
advantage exist in... Anyways, that's a question for later.
Acting against Samson is acting against the inevitable.
I'll take
Catalyst
that.
roll?
I'll take that.
He is Thanos.
2d20 plus 7. All right. There we go.
Hot rolls. Let's go. Let's
Hey.
go. That's what you want to see.
Hey, what's that?
24.
That's a 24. All right. Yeah, that'll be a 24 succeeds. Don't worry.
Okay.
And
that bumps my instigation up.
that does. You have 2 9s?
I have 2 9s.
Oh boy.
You beat me. No.
Yeah, so I think your fire, it's big enough. It's gonna hit him, it's gonna engulf him and catch his jacket on fire and all that. He's gonna be a little less reasonable when met with fire than when met with a gun. Jack, do you have a vest on? No, right? You guys don't have any.
Correct. We don't have that. I have no protection other than weapons.
Other than offense.
Are we
you
able to act?
You guys, Danny, you just got thrown in a heap. Maybe Sheila could do something. But Jack, I think you're about to take a bullet. At least one.
Can you?
Yeah.
Sheila, you're currently disarmed, but he's got his back turned, I guess.
I should have my bat, so if she wants to do something with that,
Yeah. What's the biggest thing I can see that I can pick up?
There's a chair.
I grab it.
Okay.
And I think I'm looking for time here, so I think I throw it.
Okay. I mean, you're kind of at the range where throwing and hitting are basically the same thing.
Okay.
That chair is going to get smashed either way.
Right.
I think I'll let you roll with Jack's roll on that one, and I'll call it a success if you would have it.
Sure.
But Jack, you take 2 square in the chest. Bullets.
Yeah.
Where?
You want me to allocate the damage on that, or?
Let's see. You have currently 9 instigation, which is 5 tokens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remove those 5 tokens.
Gotcha.
2 bullets hurts.
Really bad.
Marked.
Believe it or not, if you have 2 bullets in your chest, it's a lot harder to swing a baseball bat.
Yeah.
He's trying to pat himself out, and he's blinded for a moment. Sheila, you take your chair and you smash it over his head.
Yeah. Which is I'm falling down with it. I'm using gravity and the force of my entire back.
Yeah.
Just
no, I think
he's a big boy.
I think that chair is going to splinter.
Yeah.
What I'll say is, because his left side is facing you, I'll say that you hit him on the arm, and I'll say that you like knock that silver case loose.
Ooh.
So I'll say you break that chain. And
you'll love to see it.
And yeah, he's like he's not like knocked over, but he's in the hallway like trying to like put out the fire and like taking off his jacket.
Yeah. I mean,
You have a second act. You weren't just shot. Danny, if you want to take an action, go nuts.
yeah, Danny, do something.
Danny, if you want to join in here, you can.
Yeah. I take my bat.
Yeah.
And I hit him in the elbow of your knees.
Yeah, the inner elbow of the knee.
Okay, well,
yeah.
You're kind of in an. We got to do some character navigation here because it's very narrow corridors. So Sheila,
I think I can make space for Danny if I hear him stand up and come behind me.
Yeah, no, I was going to navigate it.
Okay.
So here's what my vision is. You, Sheila, you knock that loose. He starts like kind of, he's stumbling and he's stumbling forward in the car and like putting out the fire and like taking off his jacket.
Okay.
You scoop up that case and like go over to Jack, who's like farther back, and Danny like steps out in your place with the bat.
Amazing.
Let's see. So yeah, Danny, you want to take a crack at instigation?
Oh, I do.
I'll say that by the time you get to him, he's like throwing his jacket off, but he's not like ready for you. He's mostly out.
Yeah, I want to stagger him even more.
Yeah. You didn't hit him with napalm, you hit him with a small burst of flame, basically. Like, you caught his clothes on fire, but like he basically had to rip them off, and then he's good. He's not like majorly damaged, but up close you can see like parts of his skin have like burned away.
Ooh,
wow.
Damn.
Oof.
That's bad.
Danny, not good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's that focus? Where's that high pressure focus?
Forgot about it. He forgot about it.
I was gonna ask, but I didn't think I could do it twice in a row.
No, you can. You gotta instigate that yourself. I'm not doing it.
Yep.
Well, you don't lose a point at least. Except for
I might lose something else though.
You might lose something else. You're definitely gonna lose this bat. So that bat's aluminum, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He you swing it down on him like you're chopping wood, two hands, and I think you hit him like in the head with it, and
I aimed for the knee and I hit the head. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, you were hitting him. Well, yeah, it's very. You don't have like you can't swing left to right, not in this hallway. You've got some vertical headroom, and like that's literally it, unless you want to poke him with it really hard.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like you bring it down on him, and you hit him straight on the dome, and it just dents the bat, and he doesn't even flinch at it.
No, bro.
You successfully knock his hat from his head.
No.
I can think of a way to turn this to advantage. If you can inspire him to counterattack before he can put himself all the way out, I can throw the bottle at him.
What I was going to say is that your loss for a bad roll is that he takes the bat in one hand and like he doesn't take it from you as much as he just like crushes it in half to make it useless with like one hand. Like imagine he just bends it into a 90-degree angle.
You still kill someone with that.
Well, the utility of a bat comes from the leverage, like the length of it. If you kill the length, then you just have your arms, and that's
Yeah, you
That's
basically
not as
just
good.
have a small hammer.
Sure.
a small, soft hammer.
Yeah, that's hollow. Yeah, Jack and Sheila, what are you doing right now? Before
Throw the
I
bottle
make
at him.
him take a move.
I would like to be.
Jack, I know you want to throw the bottle at him, but you have 2 people between him and you and 2 bullets in your chest.
Yeah.
I mean, could I do that? Would you allow me, Tarbuck, to take your moment?
If you take the bottle and do something with it, I'm all over that.
Okay.
Support.
I would like to do that. I think that's the most logical action in this moment.
Yeah.
He's still smoldering.
Okay. I think he's. I'll leave it up to a dice roll how he is right now. Sure. What's this gonna be? I think here's what I'll do. I'm gonna for the sake of it's a very impractical weapon, and he's had like 2 rounds, or like 2 sets of actions or interactions before you threw it at him. I'm just gonna give you a disadvantage.
Okay.
Now remember, you can try to do a catalyst or something, or you can try to argue for some other advantage to try and cancel that out.
I feel like my catalyst would not be very. I'm not attempting to uncover truth,
Yeah.
except for the very obvious and lame answer of I'm trying to live so I can learn more things.
Yeah.
Is this a connection roll?
Yeah. This is at range.
Right.
You got disadvantage.
9 plus 7 is
16. Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
a pretty good number. That's like the top quarter of them.
that
You
is
know.
that is, but you have a lot of ways to get higher numbers. An 11 is not a success. It's dependent.
Sure. I guess this guy.
I think your primary success is that you managed to hit him with the bottle and splash him with wine, but he's not like suddenly massively engulfed in flames or anything. Any amount of smoldering he was doing is like, like there's probably some tiny little flames on some of his clothes, but he ripped his jacket off, so he's mostly fine.
Okay.
What's your plan?
What I want to know about this train car.
Yes.
Is there what is the lighting situation in this car like right now?
It's a little dim, but it's still visible.
Where are the lights?
Okay, they're going to be like overhead and in the hallway.
That's what you like to hear. So I'm trying to think. I don't have a firearm on me. Is Jax visible on his person?
It's in my jacket pocket.
Hmm. Would I know that? Would I think to look? She wants a really bad. Shit. I mean, hmm. I mean, I don't want to just say I go to grab Jack's gun because I like don't know if it exists or not there.
I mean,
I don't know if that's too cheesy.
I mean, you can. What I'll say is, you've shot this man before, and it didn't do that much.
I know. I'm aware.
I'm holding a lighter that is currently lit.
Yeah,
If you're not going for, if you don't go for it, then I'm gonna try and like toss it. But I'm fucked up.
With the lights, were you gonna try to like knock the lights out with a gun?
I was going. My vision is to shoot the light and then have sparks fall onto him.
Okay.
That's what I want to happen right now. We can,
because they're all incandescent bulbs.
Correct. Yes.
Man, sometimes living in the past has its advantages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roma, does that seem like a reasonable line of action to you? And if so, what would you like me to roll for it?
Okay. I think you can get Jack's gun. He could hand it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's clear that that's what you're looking for, which I think, you know, known
each
other for a while.
All I have to do is open my jacket at you.
Yeah.
Stumble over backwards after you take it from me.
Yeah.
I'm like against the wall, leaving a smear on the wall.
I was imagining you like ass on the floor, like barely able to sit up.
Like anime blood streak off of the wall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me get here. I've got just what you wanted. I've got a little map for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the Discord real quick.
Club activities.
Club activities. Here's a map of the room you're in, so that you can try not to die.
Mm-hmm.
That and crop and yep, bam. Club activities. I made this on the fly, so don't judge me for it being quick. Yellow is doors.
Looks good to me.
Yep.
Front of the train is at the top. You guys are kind of. He's in the corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's in that top corner. And you guys are, kind of in front of Sheila's room right now. That's basically where you guys are at.
Yeah.
Danny's in the front, and then you two are kind of in the back on the floor.
Yeah.
The move had no effect.
And I'm really wondering if there's something in the storage room that we're not thinking about.
Well, you never really looked through Albus's stuff before.
What
I'm sure there's plenty of gizmos in there that could help us in this moment.
What kind of sound did it make when the bat hit him?
Like he just hit a telephone pole.
Yeah, like a solid sound, not like a boonk, but like a thunk. Okay.
So metal on metal is what you're saying?
Yeah, metal on metal. There's a little bit of muffling from his hair and his hat and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys, what's your move? Or he's gonna do one.
I told you what my move was.
Oh, you were gonna take the gun and shoot the lights. Got it.
Yeah. And attempt to have sparks fall onto him and ignite the alcohol on him.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's a disadvantage roll with the stat that you think it is.
Disadvantage, huh? Why?
Because you're hoping for sparks to fall, and sparks are not very good at starting fires.
Mm.
If you were dropping a lit cigarette on him, that'd be a different story.
I am holding a lighter that is lit.
Yeah, but how good can you really throw a lighter and like keep it lit?
I will try it.
Yeah. Does your lighter not have a safety on it if it's a Zippo?
It's
Oh yeah, they
it's
don't.
got the little
Yeah, it has to close.
wind cage.
Yeah. Are you going to throw it across your room?
Oh, I'm in the living room. I can just walk outside and throw it.
Wow.
Go do it.
We're doing
Go
it.
do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my
How about this?
God.
If you throw it, this is real science right here. If you
Yeah.
throw it onto asphalt like a few feet away from you, and then you can pick it up and it's still lit, you know what? It's normal. There's no disadvantage.
All right. All right. We're doing this.
You only get one shot though, so make it gentle.
Not too gentle, or I'll say it's
Okay.
bullshit.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Did I actually? Did I in this moment run out of lighter fluid?
All
All right. Hang on.
Oh,
To make it realistic, I have to turn up the flame to what a wick lighter would be, because I have it turned down for paracord use.
This is great. This is real truth seeking in action right here on Command.
no one will be able to tell me that this is an unrealistic turn of events because we did it live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the livest it could be.
Playing with fire.
Yet again.
Yeah. Kind of a theme.
Ricardo, you're going to have to bring yeah, fire is a theme. Ricardo, you're going to have to bring some fire to one of these sessions one day.
Okay, no problem.
All right, you have gotten your lighter.
Yeah, I got my wick-based lighter, not my gas lighter.
All right, time for some fucking science. Now, make sure you clear a few feet. This camera is gonna be real rough.
Okay. Okay, we are outdoors right now.
Show us
I'm
the
gonna throw
flame.
it.
Nice. Let's see what it looks like on camera.
All right, here we go. Wow. Yep. Yeah. Look, still going.
Oh my god.
Shit!
Yes, let's fucking go. Normal roll. I don't have disadvantage. Amazing. Thank you, Tarvik.
Yeah, for your efforts.
Yeah.
Despite your wimpy little throw, I'll count it.
Oh, come on. But like that is I was trying to throw it specifically the distance that we had to throw it. All we had to do was throw it like a couple of feet.
You gotta arc it over Danny at least.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm gonna make a roll. You can't stop me.
Yes.
We did it live.
Did it live.
I rolled 14.
Okay. How do I unpin
All
them?
right.
Okay, there we go.
Funniest possible thing we could have done live in an RPG.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Science. I'll say with a 14. I mean, you have to hit him.
Yeah.
It'd be so
That's-
dickheaded to not. It'd be like, oh,
Correct.
you missed.
You know, killing a
It would
super
have worked,
soldier-
but you missed. No.
killing a super soldier is really hard, but tossing a lighter at him is easy.
When he's covered in accelerant, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that fact's neither here nor there. Just hitting him with a lighter isn't a challenge. You just
Mhm.
and he goes bonk.
in a narrow hallway where he probably takes up the entire space.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I was
Uh,
nervous there for a second because it was only the blue flame that was hovering around the lighter for a minute.
Yeah. So I'll say you throw it at him, and he like gets hit by it again.
Yeah.
And this time he doesn't have a coat he can just like rip off. So it is actually him on fire now.
Amazing.
Here's what I think he would do. He takes his gun very quickly, because he's standing in this hallway with you guys, right?
Yeah.
And he like fires off like several like 4 or 5 shots really quickly.
What kind of gun does he have?
He has a 10mm pistol. It's got like a is a 5.7 in existence? Sure. It's like a 5.7. If it doesn't exist yet, approximate.
Mhm.
Yeah, he doesn't fire at you. He fires at all the windows like
Oh,
around him.
Hmm.
this is a zippy little thing. He has this. Damn, what a pussy.
I think a 5mm, or I think a 5.7 is like pretty big.
I guess it is, but it looks small. Its proportions are.
Its
Its
proportions
proportions
are a
weird.
little weird. They're like a ray gun. Anyways.
Yeah, it looks like a cartoon gun. Anyway, continue narrating.
Anyways, it's /R, correct? Yes.
Exclamation point R.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna make this a D20 roll because I don't know how to make it fair otherwise. So does this put him out? Yes, it does.
Cream.
Ah.
Yeah.
Rigged.
Not smart though.
Yeah. I was yeah, so he shoots out all those windows and like basically like I imagine like dunks his head out one of the windows that's like close to him and like gets himself put out. You've bought yourself around. What do you guys do? Because I imagine you need to get the fuck out of here. Because you're kind of out of options at this point. You have broken 2 weapons on this man, and he has not gone down.
Yeah.
Like, do we have any assistance coming? Is there anybody like hearing any of this?
Nobody who's on our side, except Alvis. Alvis isn't gonna help.
Albus is a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
Didn't Lotus, whatever her name is, go call?
Lotus.
Do you see why I now introduce characters with their name? Yeah, I'll say that they come back through with right after all those break and like a guard comes through like through the door, like that north door on that front car.
Mhm.
He like comes around that corner and like he's standing and Samson's standing in the hallway and he's standing in that corner now. And he's like, "Oh, free." He's like, "Oh, freeze." Samson just wheels around to him and he wheels around to him and he says, Yeah, he says over like the sound of the wind. He says to him, "I'm a federal agent. There, you stand down right fucking now." He is still momentarily distracted. What are you guys doing?
Hmm.
Trying to get Jack to safety, probably.
Yeah.
Like,
Jack needs a patch, or he's gonna keep bleeding.
I go in my room and get my face aid kit out my bag.
okay.
Not your room.
I'm betting on Alvis's storage room instead. I feel like that's why we have a map.
Yeah, I was also thinking about that. Of, go to look into, like pulling him backwards.
If you're helping me up, I'm pawing towards that room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely helping you out. I have like my arms underneath your shoulders. I'm like dragging you.
Yeah.
Because you got shot in the chest. You can't walk after you get shot in the chest.
Yeah.
I'm down for that, man. Yeah.
Man, I wonder. Okay, yeah. You guys are just gonna go into Alva's room and look for something.
No, his storage room.
His storage room. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I kind of want to do some kind of social interference here. I want to shout something like, "He's fucking red."
Yo.
He's red.
God.
Yeah, as in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One of the Reds, the Russians. He's Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is albino.
Yeah.
Tell me this doesn't go pew pew.
He's so Aryan.
No,
bro.
that is a mean little gun right there.
Tell me it does not go pew fucking pew. You can't.
I do not think. I don't think that about almost any gun.
Yeah.
Because I know what they do to people.
Sure.
Yeah. Guns are really rough, actually. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Copy this. Close this. Here's that same gun in the hand of a gunman.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Does that clear it up a bit?
I see. That looks normal, I guess.
That's a large barrel.
Yeah.
Note how wide it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing. Anyways, yeah. So you go to open that door, and that room is stuffed with big mover crates. There's not really enough room for even all of you to stand. You can drag Jack in there. But you can drag Jack in there and be there standing over him basically, but you'd have to clamber. If you want to get into the bags and stuff, you have to clamber around. They fill the two beds, and they're kind of all in the walkway also, and up on the there's a little desk in there that also has stuff on it.
I should have shot the light out. Anyway,
there's windows, but yeah,
it's nighttime.
No. Oh, I guess it's night. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
that's not what I was thinking though. That was not that. No, you gotta think bigger. You gotta think bigger.
I forgot that it was night.
Yeah.
All right, I'm kind of on the vibe of Elvis is a Looney Tunes character. Is there there's a can of peanuts with a giant boxing glove inside it that'll knock him out the window?
Okay.
I bet if we throw Samson off of a train, he'll die. Not die, but he'll be out of our hair.
Yeah. You know what? I think that would get him out of your hair for a while.
Yeah. Now, I don't think we could swing this, but if we could throw him under a train, that might kill him.
Yeah. Now, which train?
Let me think. I mean, yeah, I guess I would start rummaging around in these boxes.
Okay. You want to treat Jack first?
Yeah, that's what I was. What do I treat him with?
I'll just say that there's like a little kit in each of these rooms.
Okay.
Like under the under the table or something, or like in a drawer.
Yeah.
Sheila's a nervous enough type to have inventoried a room that she's staying in for one night.
That's true.
Love that.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's definitely the case.
Yeah, it's like crammed in a desk drawer next to a Bible.
Okay. Big old patch, gauze wrapped tightly, probably just like around his. I mean, I guess yeah.
Danny, are you just crammed in here with them?
I'm looking for stuff.
Okay, you're having to like stand on a box to open another box. Like that's how little room there is in here.
I think I say to him as I am like reaching around Jack's bleeding torso to wrap it tight. I say, "Look for something alchemical."
All right, Ricardo. Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just gonna start rummaging, I guess.
Yeah, I'm looking for liquids of various types.
All right.
Liquids and powders.
Roll a straight up and down luck roll.
Okay.
Let's see what box you open.
Let's get good rolls tonight, please.
Let's see. 11. Okay, you open one box. It's like on top of the top bunk bed. You're standing with like your feet on two different boxes, like that are on the floor to like reach up there, because you're short, and also it's like wobbly and unstable because it's on a train, and there's a little bit of rummaging happening as someone is having emergency medical treatment done. But you open up a case that's on like the top bunk, and inside of it, it unfolds. It like folds out to be like a tackle box, and it's got like all kinds of like vials of various like a bunch of different substances and like powders. Some of them are liquid. They're all like corked and labeled. They're just chemically labeled. Like like you might pick out something and it says
like with chemical formulas.
Yeah, it might say like SO subscript for like NO subscript 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that Danny doesn't know how to read those. Not really. Not more than a high
NO is like
schooler would.
nitrogen oxide, right?
Yeah.
That's what he thinks to himself.
Yeah, it's like there's not like 10 in here. There's like 200 in here, and they're all like basically not a thimble. No, they're basically all a thimble. Some of them are like a little bit bigger than that. Some of them are like a tablespoon or something, but not much more than that of anything.
Okay.
There's like a rack of mysterious liquids. That just have like single letters on top. One of them is that oil sample you guys gave him.
He said that was just regular oil. I don't know.
You also spot that powder that you gave him. That weird purple powder.
Y'all ever go to the shopping tab on Google after searching hydrochloric acid?
No, I've never gone to the shopping tab on Google after searching hydrochloric acid.
You should try it. It's very enlightening.
Oh man. Oh fuck. I bet we could acid this guy if we knew any acids.
You know one,
Yes.
but it's not the kind you're looking for.
Yeah. And I don't even have any of that. It wouldn't help.
Joe Rogan.
Okay, I'm gonna say that he gets patched up. It's hard to hear outside because of the wind. But the yelling stopped a second ago of like, and you hear some clomping coming down the hallway towards you.
Clomp.
I'll lock the door.
Okay.
that feels like it's not gonna do anything. I grab a bunch of those vials, liquid and powder, and I pass them to Sheila because I feel like she'd know what to do with them.
I mean, I look at them.
You're either holding something
Okay.
very dangerous in your hands or completely inert.
I would like to discern which of those is the truth.
Actually, I want to take a crack at something.
Okay.
I am like trying to reach out for help and trying to like see and on from that framing see if I can like psychically determine anything about like a vial around there. I'm looking for help for my body. How do I not be shot in the chest anymore?
Okay. So you're seeking a type of help. Okay.
Yes.
Don't do this in real life, everybody.
Yes. In real life, you should not do this. This is one of the most dangerous things you can do. Just like broad scale reaching out for something to intervene on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like trying to cross a highway.
Yeah. Trying to cross a highway at night in a black morph suit.
Yeah.
I was going to go with a much more grisly trying to cross a river with open wounds.
Go collect something.
Do you guys want to sort for hydrochloric acid from black-owned businesses? Do you want to sort for hydrochloric acid from women-owned businesses? How about veteran-owned businesses or Latino-owned businesses? These are real options I have on fucking Google right now to click.
For buying acid.
For buying fucking HCl.
Oh, man.
That was stupid.
Okay. Jack, make a connection roll.
Oh, God. I still have that. All right. I feel like trying not to die is when you've been shot in the chest is acting in opposition to something inevitable. No, damn it. Okay. Well, you miss every shot you don't take.
Yeah. I'll let you stretch it, but not that much.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not like on the edge of death this instant, I guess.
You're not actively doing something. You are doing something that is like more passive than that would imply.
27.
Yeah, +9 is a real good stat line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I think I Okay, yeah. This might get a little. This is gonna get a little weird.
Okay.
One of the uh uh yeah, one there's two vials in so like Sheila is holding like like
Mhm.
10 vials. It's just like jingling amongst them all like, oh, I don't know how to read these. And you know, you're about to die or whatever. Like she's freaking out.
Mhm.
I think you suddenly feel very calm, and you reach out and you take two from her.
Mhm.
One of them is like some uh one of them is like a thin like glittery paste that
Mm.
is like in like a long tube, long clear glass tube.
Mhm.
It's got like uh it's got like a like shimmering like mercury color to it.
Mhm.
And you and in the second one you see that there's like some like old like brown like very thin what looks like hair.
Oh.
um you uncork them, you like uncork both of them, and
Mhm.
you pour one into the other. You pour like some of the weird silver in there, or like
Mhm.
weird mercury in there. It looks like mercury, but it's got like flakes in it of some other stuff
Mhm.
that like have um some more like reddish hues. And when you pour it in there, um the um the hair turns from like uh brown, and then it gets like coated in it, and then it gets like a lot brighter, and it starts like shining gold.
Whoa.
Mhm.
um and then it like settles into like a almost um yeah, into like an almost luminous like red hue, like copper, like not copper.
Mhm.
Copper's not red. Copper's like orange. What's red?
Red is like orange.
Red is like orange. I think it's more of like a hot.
I have some here.
Yeah, it looks like hot metal.
Okay.
Um.
Cool.
Uh. And you drink it. You like swallow the weird hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
What stat? Let's see. You lost all your instigation, right?
Correct.
Hmm. Okay. So, I think happens. Hmm. Okay. Um. Yeah, I think you. I think it goes down like scorpion whiskey. Like it burns quite badly.
Mhm.
Um. But then there's like a uh if you're like you're wrapped up, but like from underneath your bandages there's uh like a little bit of like light shining through it, like purple on
Mhm.
this. I forget what Pokemon that is. That purple
That's Lugia.
Lugia. Yeah, this purple Lugia right here, where it's like a fluorescent purple and uh like a dull yellow, kind of like just for a moment. Um
Mhm.
and you feel a lot better. Um the two uh the two like your skin like you can feel it like regrow and tighten up right where it is. And it like pushes the bullets out.
Like Lucian Underworld.
Yeah. The bullets are a little different. They have like that instead of being like solid metal, they have like that they've yeah, like they're instead of being like solid metal, they like plop out onto the floor as like a goop and then like dry up and turn into powder. That's
Cool.
what happens when you do that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Prayed God give you a healing potion.
Do I get any stats back?
Yeah, get all of them back.
Oh my god.
Awesome. I'm back on the board, baby.
I might have.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thought also.
We should go through the wire.
Two?
Anywhere else. Anywhere that isn't this car. Where we're gonna be killed.
I'd say
somewhere else on the train, presumably.
I'd say, you know, I'd say that's a good idea, but after, you know, before the moment can even like settle in.
Yeah. She was like looking for like a power line or something. But
the door opens. The door to your room opens.
Yeah.
And standing there is a like battered and very pissed off looking Samson. Who sees that you, Sheila, you have his case, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I have that.
Yeah. And he says, "Now give that," and then from behind him, he gets sucker punched by Alvis.
Yes. Let's fucking go.
Alvis, like a fool, swings with his soft human hand.
Why? What a dummy!
And is like, "Ow!"
My G.
He's like, "What
He's
the
a lover,
hell?"
not a fighter.
He says, "What the hell are you made out of?" And then he turns and Samson turns to him and says, What are you?" And then Alvis uses his other hand and fucking lays into him with it.
Good.
Oh shit.
He like punches him right in his shocked big dumb face.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes he like is picked up off his feet and like launched back.
Oh, he got rocked.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Alvis has a strong arm.
Yeah.
Alvis with the overhand punch. Yeah.
Bro, no wonder they stole that shit and cheated during golf.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alvis turns to you guys and he says, "Hey, get out of my stuff!"
Bro, we were literally dying.
Ow! He says as he like shakes his normal hand.
Is there
I think I broke my hand.
Is there any more of that?
He says, "I think I broke my good hand."
Got any more of that golden juice?
No, we
All right.
need something dangerous. We need something that can. And she's like,
Well-
still, yeah.
Psychic powers are going to solve our problems now, and I stand up and go to the hall and try and case the situation. What's up?
The train applies the brakes and is beginning to stop. There's an announcement over the intercom that says, the train is now pulling in the station. Pulling into the Chicago station. Everyone, please be ready for passenger exchange. And then it clicks off. You can barely hear that over the sounds of the wind, but the train is rapidly slowing down.
Yeah.
What do?
Well, if nobody has anything, my next play is suicidally dangerous.
Yeah, I was thinking jump out the window.
Worse.
Your
Oh,
car's on the train. Okay. I
give you 30 seconds to decide.
My mind won't electrocute him, but I don't know how to achieve that goal.
yeah.
I'm gonna try. If you don't have anything, I'm going to tackle him and then try and connect to the underground and just be there and just drop him there. And if we both wind up stuck, fine.
Okay, that is worse. That is
Yes.
way more suicide. Okay.
But there's no opening.
There wasn't an opening in the fountain either.
That's true. Go for it.
I'm at 2 9s.
I'll be there to grab you if you need it.
Okay. So wait, is that the play that we're going for?
Sure.
I don't have a better idea.
Neither do I.
Well, if electricity is an option, maybe you could maybe instead of using electricity as a pathway, you could try and channel it through you and into him or something. I don't know what's gonna kill this guy, but I know that a train would kill him.
Okay.
I guess electricity isn't matter. So
I as a player think that he's psychically enhanced and is using his strength is the Iron Fist technique, where he's using his juice to make himself strong. I think that's what's happening.
he's an evoker.
Yeah, to use a hunter.
Another way to do
Or enhancer.
Yeah. Okay, so is that the plan?
Nobody's stopping me, so I'm trying to tackle him into the next reality.
Okay.
Okay. Radical. So
Radical
you step out into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and Alva says, "What? No, thank you." As you step past him, Samson is on the ground, holding his head in one hand, and is shaking it off.
Okay.
He's
pick him up and okay.
He's starting to sit up.
Okay.
His jaw is his jaw was exposed from his jaw is metal, by the way.
Yeah.
And it is it has a dent in it. Right on the right side of his chin, it just curves in. He just got rear-ended at 90 miles an hour. He spits out and hacks up some shattered teeth. So yeah, I guess roll to tackle a man into another reality.
Do I get my catalyst on this one?
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody else want to try and help me do this?
Mm-hmm. I would.
Yeah, let's all do it. Screw it.
Oh, that's a lot worse. Okay. So wait, is this gonna be a 3-person tackle?
Yeah.
Yep, here we go.
We got dogpiling, bro.
Okay. This is gonna mix some things up, but sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to throw out some notes here.
Yeah.
Go ahead
no.
and so you guys are just gonna all joint tackle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I won't even make you roll for it.
Okay.
But some shit is going to happen, and you get to
Yeah, we
decide
built
whether or
up-
not
we
this was a
built up our
terrible or a
meter.
good idea.
Oh, I know it's a terrible idea. I was really hoping somebody else had something.
I did not have anything immediately.
Okay.
Here we go.
I was thinking we throw water on it. So you know.
Okay. Do you want to say anything to Alvis before you try this?
I mean, I'm gonna say I'm gonna try and tackle him into another reality. And that's me letting the party know what it is I'm trying to do, then trying to like recruit them to this task.
Here's what I'll say Alvis does. He says, "Wait, leave me your keys."
I throw them at him, and then I like dive at at Samson. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You all three like muscle down this hallway and tackle him.
Yeah.
Man, this is so fucked up. Okay. So
Yeah.
here's what I
You
think.
like self-destruct or something? Like what's happening right now?
No.
Okay.
Something weird is gonna happen.
Okay.
I was going to make this Jack just drank a thing, so shit was already gonna be weird for a while, but this is gonna make things really weird for a while.
Okay.
You tackle him, and the lights go out around you, and you, instead of landing on like the carpeted floor of a luxury train car. Hilarious sprite work happening here in the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is, instead of landing on that, you hit the ground on wait, Sheila, this is an important question I need you to answer. Where's that case? I need you to answer this for me before you do this.
How big is it?
It's pretty big. It's like it's not like a suitcase big, but like you would have it would hold a laptop of moderate size, and that's about it.
So I can put it in my messenger bag that I've been wearing.
It would it's a little too big for that. It would hold like
it's
a
1980s laptop.
It would hold a 90s laptop.
Okay.
It's probably a bulletproof case. So it's
I would have
a little heavy.
I mean, I would have liked to attach it. Where's my character sheet?
I'm just asking, is it in your hand or do you leave it with Alvis' stuff?
No, she like attached that to herself. She was not gonna let go of that.
Okay, I'm just checking.
All right.
He wants it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's with you. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna write down mysterious case on my character sheet.
You can write down silver case.
Okay.
Yeah, you tackle. You guys all tackle Samson instead of hitting the carpet. You hit like uh like hard concrete, and
Yeah.
all the lights are out. Like you are in complete near complete darkness. Save for like a far off glow. It is it is nearly silent here compared to like the constant murmur of a train car. And you're not sure where you ended up. It feels. It doesn't feel like you made it into the underground. It feels like you made it somewhere else.
Are we tackled upon a large man?
Yes, you're all in like a heap. Like you can still feel like each other there, and like Samson is underneath you. You really got like ripped through a tunnel, like to get here.
Yeah. I'd like to find my big flashlight in my bag.
Yeah. Jack, when you made contact, I should describe the transfer a little bit. Describe your transmission a little bit. There is okay, so Jack, when you made contact with him with your intentions in your mind, and everyone at your back, you hit him, and like all the lights went out and it was dark. It felt like and it feels like the world like falls out from underneath you. There and it feels like you're like you fall out of wherever you're currently at, in on planet Earth, and like you try to like push through a barrier to like the underground, or whatever, what you guys refer to as the underground, or the train station,
The subway.
the subway, that too. And it feels like you get close, but like when you were floating down above it from that pool, when you're really fucking blasted on DMT 2 episodes ago, there you like floated down like as if through like a black void, and and right now you're having a very similar experience where in the distance, like as you were being transferred, you could like see or feel the train station in the distance, like a far off way. But it feels like you don't quite make it all the way. And coming from the bullet wounds in your, or what would be bullet wounds in your like stomach or your diaphragm, is like there's like a golden there's a golden wire coming out of it that is like wrapped around you. The others are still like clinging to you, and they're like wrapped up in it with you. Like it's coming, you can feel it, you can see it coming out of your like guts. But it has like both Sheila, it has Sheila and Danny and also like Samson like wrapped up in it a little ways ahead of you, and it starts to pull you very rapidly in a direction away from what's it called? Yeah, away from the train station. It feels like you fly through a thunderstorm, and that pretty much as soon as that happened, you like blacked out and like lost track of, like, you lost time there, and that's when you woke up here.
Okay.
The wire's gone. You're in a heap, and you're on a dark floor. There's almost no light
And there's
at
no
all.
opportunity. And there's no opportunity for like trying to push Samson off during that transmission.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because one of two things could be happening here. I, as a player, think that if this were really happening, that I forcibly astral projected all of us, that the gold wire there is like the connection cable between the soul and the body. So I don't know if pushing this guy off will snap him back to his body, or if it will lose him in the storm.
Okay.
I'm rolling the dice on this one. Fuck this guy.
Yeah,
Drop
sure.
him off in the storm.
I think you could try to push him off when you're before you get pulled into the storm, because the storm is like, when that happened, you like, I'm not going to describe it because you forget about it immediately after.
Okay.
But when you're kind of floating there above the train station, try to. Now, this is the clearest separation roll you could possibly make.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So go ahead and you're not acting in opposition to the inevitable, so don't even try and do that shit. But so straight up and down, disconnect from this man.
Okay. Is anyone gonna try and help me with this?
I'm gonna say that they are like catatonic here. This is like,
yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if we're aware
this is
enough.
a moment that only you will remember in the aftermath, but it's just like a brief glimpse.
All right. Okay.
Doing all right,
separation. Danny? My separation is 5.
Here's what I'll do. I'm just gonna do a random roll, and if it's higher, then he stays connected. If it's lower, then he doesn't.
I can't believe this shit.
Sure. Oh wait, god damn it. It's an exclamation point. God damn it.
And it doesn't take edits. Oh man.
It doesn't take edits. Really.
Okay, wait, I thought I saw it move, but that was just you deleting it.
One higher. All right,
dude, we're so unlucky. Oh my god.
Statistically unlikely, but inevitably hilarious. All right, you bring him with you. You try to untangle him.
Here we go.
And it doesn't work. Yeah, you guys all come to, and you're on that hard floor. Here's what I'll say your characters all know about the place you're in. One, you know who's here. It's you 4 all in a heap. 2, you know you're not on the train anymore. And 3, you know you're not in the train station anymore, or you're not on the train platform, or like in the underground.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and immediately untangle and like scramble in a direction like 5 feet.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good.
Terribly risky, but let's do it.
Yeah. You're not like tied up anymore. That's like you're out of.
Well, I'm on
zone.
people. You
Yeah.
know, there's limbs to navigate.
Yeah. It looks like Samson is like, he's not moving anymore. There's a little bit of light coming from his eyes.
I get out my big clicky 70s flashlight that's like a big silver tube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I click it on.
Yeah. You guys are in like the giant warehouse underneath Wayne Corp or Wayne Tech in the Dark Knight is, where it's like concrete squares in like a 15-foot ceiling with like no uh uh with walls like so far off you can't even see them in the dark.
Damn.
In the distance there is like a as you're like pivoting around, there's a um there's a I'll say you feel it before you see it. There's something there's something very bad in a direction, and nothing else, and then everywhere else is just darkness staring back at you.
Okay. Something really bad in a direction that is staring at us.
It feels like you have pins in you from that direction.
Okay. Separation all day, every day.
Is there? I mean, can I shine my light over there?
Yeah. When you shine your light, like, when you shine your light like over it, what is it gonna be? Yeah. There's like a hint. There's like a hint of a like glowing trail where like whenever you cast your light on it, it is like floating out towards you guys, floating out towards Jack. Sorry. And there's like there is a in that direction there is like a purple a like purple backlit, and it looks like there's some kind of it looks like there's like something roughly the size of like a cargo container over there that has a like underlighting of that like pinkish purple, and is covered in like spikes and spokes, and like it looks like very incredibly like crudely constructed. Yeah, hold it together.
So
Danny.
I immediately think that this is like whatever possessing thing was inside the body of Samson.
What?
I think that this thing was inside Samson and isn't anymore.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Your character, please say this in character.
All right. I don't know how I would express that. I don't think I would. I think I think this is a private thought.
Okay.
I would like to attempt to discern this thing's intent.
Yeah, someone want to give me a character line?
What
the fuck is that thing? Is that him?
Danny, wake up.
I don't know.
Danny's dying over there.
I'm up.
Yeah. You roused Danny from his slumber.
I look at the thing and I look back at Samson. I like slap him on the face.
His lights are the lights in his eyes are like blinking slightly. They're not like flashlights or anything, but it's just like, you know when like a bulb is lit but only halfway, so it doesn't like cast light on anything. It just is itself lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, his eyes are just like opaque Christmas lights right now that are like kind of blinking in like a sequence.
Oh. What if? What if I took my flashlight and I tried to bash his face in with it? Like specifically in the eye region.
I mean, you give him a little tap, and he is non-reactive.
Okay. I would like to attempt to discern the entity close to us is intent. Is this like a familiar attention?
So the thing over there, it feels like the thing that you're looking at is inert, if terrible.
Yeah.
Like it's not a predator looking at you, but it feels like you're looking at something that is it feels like you're looking at like a crash site.
Okay.
Something hazardous.
Yeah, something that is bad but not like it is not alive.
I walk up to it.
Okay. Yeah, as you approach, and it comes into focus on your light, I assume just all three of you follow, or all you guys follow.
I'm hanging in the back here. Fuck that thing. Like, I thought that Samson was the worst thing that I had to deal with. Lol. That's all right.
I shake my head fervently.
I should do this in character. I'm trying to portray Jack's thoughts here. It's like, oh, this got way worse. The fuck is that? Oh,
it doesn't seem actively malicious.
Yeah.
I pat my pockets for my gun, not remembering that Sheila took it.
Yeah.
I mean, she'd hand that back to you if you made your desire for it now.
You're in front, and what you hear is.
No, I didn't. I took your lighter. Remember?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have. Yeah. All right. Gun is like out and pointed at it because I don't really know anything else to do.
Yeah. No, Sheila's just like walking forward slowly and cautiously. And she says, Daniel, do you have your camera?
Ooh. Do I? I feel like I don't.
I feel like if you did, it would have gotten smashed.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Like you wouldn't have been sleeping with it, and you didn't have time to grab it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you didn't grab your bag. So whatever's in your bag, you just don't have.
My camera is usually around my neck.
Yeah.
I have like a little strap for it, but it was not.
You were caught off guard.
Yep.
This pulled up.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you approach it, it looks like a crudely like welded together like cargo container size like fortification. It's seemingly made out of like either lead or iron, and it looks like a crude imitation of one of the cars from the underground like train that you've seen before. There is, let's see what else. Yeah. Yeah, it's like covered in like welded on spikes and like barbed wires. It has like even the doors are like kind of riveted shut on the side. And you can like there's very few like little gaps in the windows. From like the outside, and like it has like a strange glow effect where even as you like circle around it, because it's just sitting in like this underground area, um it is even as you're just as you circle around it, like always lit from behind it, like from wherever your perspective is like that purple haze. But like no matter what side you're standing on, or if like even if you're standing on opposite sides of it, none of you can see like where it's coming from.
So it's almost like like we wouldn't have the language for this, but it would be like a selected item in a video game.
Yeah, where it has a halo around it, but like you can't see the source of the halo lighting.
Yeah, some of the flowier plasma balls that you see in like a Spencer's Gifts, not the electrical crackly looking ones, but like the zoomy flowy ones.
Yeah,
will have an effect on them, kind of like this.
Um,
I don't believe I ever got a good look at the train, right? So I don't really know what I'm looking at.
I think there was pictures taken. If not, Sheila's seen it. Sheila would recognize it.
I mean, yeah, we've like been at the station when the train just stops and the shadow guys get on.
Yeah, that happened once.
Right. Okay.
So you would recognize it.
I was trying to tackle him into the train station, and then I was gonna try and untackle us.
Yeah.
Originally.
Hop in, leave him in there, come back out.
Yeah. This is... I don't even know.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah. It feels like you're not quite anywhere right now. Or you're somewhere where like this is all there is.
Okay.
Romo was talking, but not coming through.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it feels like you're somewhere where nothing else is right now. You're in like a weird limbo area. Where this thing has been put. Through the gaps in it, like inside, if you're bold enough to get very close, through the gaps in it, there is that soft gold light is like radiating inside of it, like weakly.
Is there like... So there seems, so it's the metal's so crudely put together that there's like just like open like spots.
Yeah, there's like tiny little spots where light is leaking out.
Okay.
But there's like plates over the windows, and you can't get a good look at it. Whenever you get close, this thing like zaps you.
Whoa! Like how much?
Like enough to where you put your hand near it, and it, and like, you know, it's like I'd say it's like a dog collar level shock.
That's pretty bad.
Where it's pretty bad, but like, you know, as long as you're not touching it, you're safe to be next to it.
What if I touch it with wire cutters with rubber handles?
Do you have those specifically in your bag?
I have wire cutters. They would obviously have rubber handles.
Okay, well, you have wire cutters. Sure, you poke it with those. The rubber keeps you safe.
I try to pry back a sheet of the metal.
Okay. Yeah, on the like door, there's where a door would be, it's like closed up tight, but you like wedge your wire cutter in there and like try to pry open
Yeah.
some of this plate. Um
Would you like me to roll something?
no, I think this is too important to make you roll for it.
Okay.
Huh.
And you have some time. You're not under pressure at the
Okay.
moment.
That's good to know. It's
Um
good to know that's the type of situation that this is. That makes me a lot more comfortable.
yeah. You pry the you like pry just enough back to where you like peel off like a little like 6 square inch plate.
And then I imagine she might like take them out of that hole and then like clamp them on and then use it like a lever to pull it back more if she can.
Yeah. Um
But if I see something before then, let me know.
I was going to say, um you feel, hey, do you remember that like spot, that like wall in your brain that like felt like it was hiding information from you?
Oh my god, yes.
Something rams into that hard.
Oh shit!
Into the what
Mm.
happens to the wall?
Into the wall of your brain.
Yeah, but what happens to it? What happens to the wall? Does the wall like what is that? What is that? Just speak more.
I will. So whenever Professor Gray was like pointing out that like, or was like talking about memories that people no longer have, or like things about themselves that they don't know, you were thinking like, is there something that I don't know? Like it felt like you had forgotten something important.
Yeah.
And as soon as you like pry a little of this back and like can see in more, it feels like you're suddenly very well aware of like what you forgot. Um, um, like you can't remember it yet, but you know where it is in your brain.
Okay. Specific. Oh, both of them? Both
Yes,
instances of it?
yes.
That's fucking weird. I made a. Okay. Huh.
Um,
So, okay. I mean, and they like appear next to each other, presumably?
um,
Like,
they're
I'm just wondering if like
visually
the
outside, like no one else is seeing this. This is just like something that you're thinking about, something that Sheila is
yeah,
thinking about. Um,
yeah.
yeah. Imagine if you like just saw like a black silhouette of like the two things that you've forgotten, but like you can't fill it in yet.
In the space that they existed in?
Yeah, like in the memory that you have of those times.
Shit. And the okay. Oh man, that's fucking weird. Because I'm gonna tell the camera what
Yes,
happens.
please tell the camera and everybody what happened.
Sheila has a flash of her sitting outside the college in the snow under a tree, kind of like gazing off into the distance and looking at one of the buildings. And then I imagine there's just a black smudge on like near the side of one of the buildings on the third floor, next to all the way up to the third floor. And there's like focus on that spot. Like her attention is there for a moment.
What I'll say is there is a it's not a black smudge. It's like a perfect black rectangle over that is like fully covering the spot where the thing would have been, where they would have been, where
And then,
there was once a girl.
yeah, and then I think it's probably just like a. Oh man, what's Sheila's go-to memory? I think it's her, from that same like first-person perspective, looking down at a table, and there's like a crayon drawing of a house and a cat,
Mm-hmm.
and then it, like memory pans up and to the right, and it's some woman. She's got like ruddy blonde hair, and she kind of looks distressed and glances down at the perspective. Then her attention shoots back across the table, and the camera's perspective does too. And sitting across the table, where there should be a person in a chair, there is a black rectangle.
Yeah. Do you want to help Sheila open this?
Yes.
Daniel,
I.
if you're alive.
Dan-
I meant all three of you. I hope Danny's here. If not, he can listen back. Jack.
Yes. Yes, I would.
I'll take that answer as a yes from Danny.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, you maybe even use that like bent bat as like a crowbar.
Yeah.
As you like pry plates off. And as you do, like that rectangle in your memory, Sheila, like shrinks more and more.
Yeah.
Until you get to like the door underneath all these like metal plates. And you like untangle some barbed wire from like the rollers that the door sits on.
Yeah.
The and like floating in this like hollowed out like crude metal train car is there is a girl in a woman in a white dress who is like curled in a fetal position, like floating in the center of it.
Okay.
As like what's it called? As like there's like spikes covering all over the inside of it, all over the inside of this like shell, and out of each of them is like there's like purple lightning like arcing towards her.
I reach out to grab her.
Yeah, you reach out.
It's like on like her like arm or shoulder, whatever.
Yeah, there's a yeah, when you reach your hand out, there's like that golden wire that you could see. It like becomes solid in your hand. And you take it in your hands, all three of you, and you like pull on that golden wire, and it feels like separating two magnets where like it's like impossible to move at first, but once it gives way, it like comes all at once. And there's like cracks of lightning and sparks as you do this, and she like gently floats out, like you all fall backward, and then she gently like floats out and down onto the ground, and like she like collapses into a heap on the ground. Clearly like totally fucking out of energy and drained. When you do that, the like cage that she was in behind her like crunches inward.
Yeah.
Like you're crushing tinfoil from all sides into like a ball,
Mhm.
and like parts of it are like splintering off violently. And that purple light from around it like disappears, and the room you're in like starts to like fill with like an opaque light, like a yeah, and you've pulled her from the stone.
Gotcha.
What's
Man.
going on in my head?
You suddenly remember, like, that rectangle is gone. You can remove the censored bar line from your character backstory.
And I think Sheila would just like, see this lady on the ground and then like look up and just like at no one in particular and say, "Her name's Emily." I was trying to think of that the whole time. Oh my god.
Emily?
Emily.
Emily?
She was there when I was
That's me, the player, doing something like that. But Jack does say, "Who's Emily?"
Yeah.
she was there when I was a kid. I would go to these meetings with my mom.
She like she's coming around.
Yeah.
And she like lets out like a groan of like pain as she like starts to try and lift herself up. From behind you, you hear like footsteps.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there is. I imagine you wheel around.
Yeah.
Standing in this like soft light now is Samson. He's not like in a hostile posture. He's like pretty fucked up. He's like clutching his head, and he like yeah, he sees her, and he says, "Director." And I think on that we're gonna have to leave off for next time.
Okay. Fantastic.
What the hell?
Okay.
I'll just say, we have skipped some content.
Let's fucking go. Command line speed run.
Command line speed run, dude. Command line speed run.
Oh, I love to do terrible, terrible things.
How many like whole chapters did we just skip, by the way?
2?
You have to take a second to check.
I'm gonna go with 2.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I love when things get worse before they get better.
Yeah, we were supposed to be, we were supposed to
man.
be still in the buildup of this arc. We're supposed to hit the first major conflict at the start of
What's
this
in
session.
that fucking case? Oh my god. Woo! Next time on Command Line.
Next time on Command Line,
Bro.
we've got some real truth seeking to do.
Oh baby.
I need to really think about what that session's gonna be like.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
Man, Command Line might be a lot shorter than I thought it was.
Let's fucking go.
Well-
Let's fucking go.
It's because Jack's an idiot.
He also rolled really good,
He's
exactly when he
mad.
needed to, and then he came up with the perfectly stupid idea.
Yeah. It was a perfect storm of you being completely, irresponsible and me being too fucking serious for my own good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you this to use as a thumbnail, by the way.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good.
I like this dynamic where you make the thumbnails.
Just 3 people drop kicking Samson. Man, we're gonna have some conversations next time.
Oh man.
Okay. I can only wonder. Okay, yeah, no, I get it, because Jack's big guy, Chip small guy is Danny, and then Sheila is the woman.
Yeah.
There you go.
I guess. Even though Sheila would obviously be Jacko.
Yeah.
Jacko doesn't have a good move like that. That looks like a die.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, hey, unless you want to theory craft some, I think that's the end of this episode of Command Line.
Woo! Oh boy.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, you can theory craft off screen. Anyways, we're signing off for now.
Yeah.
yeah.
See you
Good night.
next week.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you next week.